Hello, everybody, and welcome to Friday Night Strike. I'm your general manager, Johnny Von Hollywood, and joined with me in the booth tonight is the crowd pleaser in training, Rod Kip. Welcome to the show tonight, Rod Kip. It's
Hello.
The one and only Friday Night Strike, and we are kicking off tonight strong with some tag team action. BWI versus Andre and the Frogman. Davo is here. Now, Rod Kip, I know we are setting up for a huge weekend on Sunday, March 23rd, live on Shockwave Sports. It's time for Dragon's Den.
Ooh.
What are you looking forward to going into Dragon's Den here this weekend?
Looking forward for Ace to show the Raven who's boss. You know,
Of course. You may be joining me in the booth for that match. I heard a rumor that it's going to kick off the show.
Oh, well then I guess I'll see you there then.
Well, speaking of kicking off the show, BWI, the champion of Zeus Perkin, is here with Davo and Codebreaker. I believe Davo and Codebreaker will be the two competitors in this match tonight. Now, Andre, of course, has taken over the clique. Well, joined the clique. I wouldn't say taken over. That's a little much. Oh, I guess it's just these two representing themselves here tonight, not the full clique. Andre and Frogman.
Andre and Frog.
What do you have to say about these two competitors, Rod Kip?
They're weird. I don't think I ever been in a ring with any of them, and if I have, maybe I try to block it out.
I can see why, as the Frogman, of course, has been here for quite some time in the ShockWrestling universe now.
He's been here longer than I have?
Year one-ish. Yes.
Okay.
Andre pinning Roberts, taking his time. Don't forget, later on tonight, we have our main event, a 5-pack challenge for a shot at the Women's European Championship tonight on Friday Night Strike as our main event. And don't forget, we still have some other matches to come up here. The main event, Adam has some things that he wanted to get done that I heard we will deal with later on.
So true.
As we currently deal with Andre pinning Roberts.
He's
taking
still
up way too
going.
long of an entrance.
JVH, it's nice that you finally invited me back to my old stomping grounds.
Oh, yeah.
Did you miss me?
Don't start with me, Rod Kip. Are you going to call the play-by-play for this match or still be color here?
I'll be a little color.
Andre taking down Davo in the center of the strike mat here tonight. Oh, Andre throwing Davo into the corner. Now, of course, we saw a few weeks ago Perkin tried talking to both Davo and Codebreaker at two different points last week on Friday Night Strike, and it seemed that they were ignoring him.
They just walk away.
They just walked away. Perkin had been a competitor that transferred over to Friday Night Strike last draft and, you know, was the kind of veteran guy of the group, as Davo and Codebreaker were the newer competitors here in ShockWrestling over the past year. They joined when you joined, Rod Kip.
I think they joined before me, and then I was after.
All right. Frogman rolling away from Davo. I'm kind of shocked that the Click and Frog have the upper hand here tonight, so far in this match.
You think, is the Frog part of the Click? I mean, he's already green.
I don't know, but we do know that Frogman is Andre's best friend.
Day one, homies.
Codebreaker tagged in by Davo now.
Oh!
Roll up here. Unable to do anything against the Frogman. Codebreaker can't believe it. Punch from the second rope by Codebreaker. Finally getting back into this match against the Click. BWI can't fault against Andre. Are you kidding me?
They could. I feel like their head's not in the game.
Well, they have a huge weekend coming up here. Of course, Rob versus Germ at Dragon's Den in a steel cage. If Robert wins, Germ has to relinquish the Proving Grounds Championship.
But Rob doesn't want the championship.
No, that's why I said Germ has to relinquish it, Kip.
What if he wins?
If Rob wins,
no,
Germ has to relinquish the champion. Then he gets to keep the Proving Grounds
He just wins? He doesn't get anything?
No. Have you not been here in the Shock Wrestling universe? Do you not see how this works?
I'm just saying, if he has... No. We'll see.
Andre taking Codebreaker down, telling him to suck it. Big celebration there by Andre, pinning Roberts. Tied up with the Codebreaker, throwing Codebreaker into the referee. More chops there by Andre, going for a combo to take down Codebreaker, the biggest member of the BWI.
I'm surprised Andre didn't whisper in your ear to let him get back at Perkin for his belt.
Well, I think that's what he's trying to accomplish here, but slowly but surely, Rodkip.
Yeah, but you usually
he's
give
dealing
him
with the
he
BWI. That's not true.
Yeah, it's
proving
very
it here
true.
tonight, right now. Frogman going after the Codebreaker. Oh, like you and Ace don't have favoritism? Too busy getting caught backstage doing it.
What?
You heard me.
That's all
Codebreaker getting
I cannot believe you would say that.
Look at this,
Lies
Andre pinning Roberts, taking down Codebreaker with some tag team action of the Frogman into a cover.
What is Perkin doing?
Oh my God, Perkin seemingly arguing with Codebreaker and Davo.
Why are they arguing?
I don't know what that was all about. I thought he was going to try to stop the match, but Andre pinning Roberts and Frogman get away with the win. Perkin is still arguing with Codebreaker. Listen, these two... Here, I'm going to book another match for Dragon's Den right now.
We're booking a match right now?
These two have to have a brotherly fight.
Brotherly love.
And we're going to have a boxing match, a classic Shock Wrestling boxing match between these two at Dragon's Den for the Belt of Zeus. Perkin and Codebreaker in a boxing match at the Dragon's Den this Sunday.
I wonder how Davo's going to feel about that.
Me too.
He's left out.
Rod. As we move on here tonight, it's time for, I believe, a Chaos Championship match as a brand new competitor, BB Blake.
Well, I never heard of this man.
Neither have I, Rodkip.
Oh,
walking out with Animus and
we just hiring people.
Lada.
Don't get me
Lada
started on
and
that.
Animus are going to be supporting BB Blake. Now I am getting word that BB Blake is from the Matt Giblin camp.
Oh, I didn't know Matt Giblin had a camp.
The one and only Matt Giblin. 2K25 Creation Suite has started on his side of things.
Well, then maybe he is
very
good.
Excited. So let's see what BB Blake can do against Jey Keo tonight. Because Jey Keo, Chaos Champion, technically, he's not booked this way, but it should be a 24/7 title around the Shock Wrestling universe. Will be competing for that belt against Animus.
So this isn't on the line?
I don't know yet, Rodkip. I haven't seen the animation.
I'm just asking. I thought you would know.
You would think I would know, but you have
I do think you know.
I do.
I just have flashcards. That's all you ever send me when I do these. Can you believe that Animus seduced Lada with the 2 for $20 meal at Chili's?
I I cannot believe that I don't know how Animus has the Riz. But he was able to do it, and once again,
the 2 for 20
causing chaos to leave Nicole Fox at the altar just a few weeks ago here on Friday Night Strike. The Chaos Championship on the line here tonight.
Okay, so he could just lose right now. That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, he could lose right now, and then it'd be Animus versus BB Blake, who Animus walked out with here tonight.
Oh my god. Friends. Fighting. I like his green and red hair.
Do you?
No. He's a little too enthusiastic about that one. You could lose right now and be over. That's another Roman Reigns.
I can't, Rodkip. That intro thing.
It's necessary. How else are people gonna know what game we're on? Oh, there's another one. Let's go,
dude. If it was anything else, it used to be black, a fade to black. Look at this,
really
tied up.
Jey Keo. Roman Reigns is part of the game.
Chaos Championship on the line against a brand new competitor here in the Shock Wrestling universe. BB Blake already pinned by the Chaos Champion Jey Keo.
A 2 count. Oh, it might be over soon.
Hold on, are you telling me why is Lotta wearing glasses? Are those heart-shaped glasses? Shit, I don't believe I've ever seen her in those before.
I think it's part of her entrance.
Catch-up Animus on the outside of the ring, looking on as BB Blake takes down Jey Keo. And like I said, if BB Blake gets the belt, technically, Animus would then be facing the guy he just walked out with. So is he a part of the Dark Fellowship, Rodkip?
Maybe he's in training.
There's too much of that around the Shock Wrestling universe these days.
Yeah.
Remember when there was like 12? Well, you weren't here yet.
No, I was not.
You were part of the problem.
I'm part of the problem?
Oh, nice kick there by BB Blake onto Jey Keo, the Honey Badger, taken down in the center of the mat, but only a 1 count. Rookie competitor here. Well,
he's kicking him. Concussion time.
Breaking news, of course, that you actually ended up leaking just a few days ago.
No. What
do you mean, no?
I don't leak anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
It literally said Rodkip News on the top.
Typo.
Anyway, breaking news. We will be having a very special Proving Grounds PoE event opening act in the build-up to Mayhem 3.
Woo!
So we'll be
pre-show.
Instead of it's the pre-show. Thank you.
Am I gonna be in the pre-show?
Maybe. I don't know. It depends on how much you piss me off, Rodkip. You know this.
I guess. Am I doing a good job now?
Begged me.
What's going on?
What the hell is happening? A Chaos Championship match. Anything can happen. So Jey Uso is here.
It's just me, Uso.
Beating up BB Blake.
Wow. Hey, do we have the budget for him?
It's a Chaos Championship match. Anything can happen. Oh my god.
I guess. It's just me, Uso.
Jey Uso watching on. Oh, attacking BB Blake. Probably trying to help Jey Keo. Jey Uso's doing just as well as he does in real WWE.
Is that...
Look at him, just standing around.
He's not even yeeting. Come on, yeet.
Oh, Lana's trying to attack him. Jey is now attacking BB Blake in the center of the ring. Even Jey Keo is kind of confused. Jey Uso has left the building. Yeet.
Goodbye, Jey Uso.
Keo now setting up the chair in the corner of the ring. Grabbing on to BB Blake and throwing him into the opposite turnbuckles. Getting a chop in on him there. Jey Keo
Friends
with Jey Uso, I guess, confirmed here tonight as he goes for a knee to the face of BB Blake.
Jey Keo, Jey Uso. It makes sense.
Look at this, Jey Keo. Oh, never mind.
Does that make Jey Keo Usi? Is that how that works?
If you think it does, we'll go with your headcanon.
Alright, we'll do it.
Keo from the top rope, going for an elbow right onto BB Blake. Lotta removing a turnbuckle.
Put that back.
Jey Keo now. Well, she's pissed off that Jey Uso showed up.
Good, she deserves it.
Keo with the steel chair, taking down BB Blake into a cover for the Chaos Championship to be retained here tonight. He does it.
Goodbye, BB gun.
What a match by Jey Keo, but once again,
I guess he could win.
This Sunday, March 23rd, Jey Keo versus Animus. Chaos Championship on the line. It's going to be a grand old time live this upcoming Sunday.
And covered in mustard.
Why?
Because Animus and his ketchup face.
Oh. Wow. As we move on here tonight, Beacon is coming out for a very special match here. I believe it's against the Tundra Leaf.
That's how you're doing Tundra Leaf? You're just gonna have him probably die?
Tundra Leaf is setting up for the Grand Old Outer Rim Championship match at Dragon's Den live on Sunday. Beacon defending his Outer Rim Championship against Echo. Echo, of course, winning in a last chance match for the opportunity to go after the Outer Rim Championship. Do you remember that, Rod Kip, or were you not watching?
I watched. I saw him.
I don't remember if it was.
So we're just throwing masked wrestlers at Beacon right now.
Well, it's in the build-up to Dragon's Den. Of course, we are going to Mexico based off of your suggestion. Said it's been 3 years and you guys haven't gone to Mexico yet. I went, all right, Rod.
I had to go back to see that. I know you love me. I know you miss me. I know you want me back on strike.
Are you eating?
No.
You better the fuck not be eating.
You have so many. I swear, you have so many snacks in the booth.
Folks, listen. You heard Nikki Fox do it. You heard Raven do it. You heard Mikhail do it. You heard within the past 8 years, Ace and Poplu used to do it. The
you
disrespect
have snacks in the booth.
Eating.
This is not my fault.
I do not. Ever since Nikki Fox returned, everybody knows this. I've stated on commentary, I banned snacks from the booth, and all you people have been sneaking it in. And you heard me, Rod Kip, you people.
What do you mean by that?
This is
Skilled
ridiculous.
Wrestlers?
So I'm disrespecting Tundra Leaf by putting him in the greatest match and opportunity of his career. The Outer Rim Championship's on the line.
I held that before.
Well, yes you did. It's a bit of our almost. I say Ace loves that stupid Rising Stars Championship.
Yeah.
In my eyes, though, that's kind of what the Outer Rim Championship just is to me.
Well, it isn't. Well, we needed the Rising Star because what if Beacon never loses it now?
Well, if Beacon loses it, that would prove that Tundra Leaf could be a world champion someday. Look at him brutalizing the Beacon.
Champion.
I've never once doubted Rod Kip could be a world champion. I've always laid the claim that Rod Kip would be a world champion before the Raven.
Yeah.
Of course, Raven might lose that opportunity against Ace on this upcoming Sunday.
He never had the opportunity. What are we even doing this for?
Yes, he does. If he... That's rude. I think Raven has a bit of a chance against Ace. I know over the past few weeks, he was trying his best, really annoying me, but Ace putting this opportunity in front of him, I guess you could call it, I think is a good thing.
He cried and he got it. That's not a... I don't know.
God. Wow.
Maybe I should go cry
Disrespect
about
here
getting
by
a world
Rod Kip.
championship.
And you probably would. If you go and cry to Ace, he probably would give you a world championship shot. This is the most important story of the whole Shock Wrestling universe and the old promotion over the past 8 years, Rod Kip. Raven has to beat Ace on Dragon's Den on Sunday.
Out with the old, in with the new. Put me in.
What? You heard it here first, folks. Rod Kip News trying to sneak himself into this match. It's a triple threat at Dragon's Den. That's a joke. It is not a triple threat at Dragon's Den.
It could be.
Rod Kip.
I could be in it.
You will be busy yourself defending the So Far So Good TV Championship against Rush Rivera into a cover.
Tundra Leaf didn't even try. I would have. You know what? I would have stood down too. I respect it.
Rod Kip shooting on the Tundra Leaf. We get a.
I like Tundra Leaf, but like I would have taken the 3. Like I ain't trying to go 1v1 against Beacon. That's insane.
Once again, this Sunday, Beacon versus Echo for the Outer Rim Championship.
You just be like that. You just be facing mass warriors.
I think Sunday is going to be a grand old time and a huge event, Rod Kip. Oh, Beacon doesn't look done with Tundra Leaf. Of course, one of Echo's friends.
Don't do it, Beacon.
I know you've been having to handle these luchadors over the past few weeks, Rod Kip, in the build-up to your match against Rush Rivera, but Tundra Leaf was not expecting this from the Beacon.
This is a message. God.
Oh! There he is! It's Echo!
Whoa!
Echo chasing Beacon out of the ring, stopping him from attacking his pal, the Tundra Leaf.
What's stopping Beacon from going in there again?
Maybe he's afraid of Echo. Maybe it is Echo's time, Rod Kip.
Maybe it's Echo's time.
Wow.
I would love to see it.
Well, so I know we just saw the Dark Fellowship not too long ago, but it seems that we are going to be having more of the Dark Fellowship here tonight. Team Jaiden wants a title shot, but I have claimed time and time again that they're not ready yet. They've dealt with a lot recently. Of course, Team Jaiden is here. Bare Bones Bill and the Everyman.
I love these guys.
I like Everyman having the... That's the logo he paid for. And then Bare Bones Bill had the simple text printed onto his Letterman jacket.
Sometimes...
Or track jacket, I mean.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta pay out the big bucks. Yeah.
So this, Rod Kip, I know you weren't around in year 1, but back in year 1, we did have a lot less competitors in the 2K universe that is Shock Wrestling. So our tag team division was a little rough. Of course, it's a little rough over on Monday Night Call currently with the Cure being the World Tag Team Champions.
That's because I don't have a tag member.
Well, maybe freaking beat them. Why don't you go with your boyfriend Ace? Huh?
He's not my boyfriend. Well, we could do it.
Fine.
Well,
Alex Terrible and
he's terrible. Right.
The Bird Dog are here. Hold on.
No.
Have we seen their entrance in 2K25 yet with just them two? I know we've seen them in the background. Look how cool they look is what I'm trying to say. Good job, Germstars.
Good job, Germstar.
Alex Terrible's new mask, he looks epic. Bird Dog, officially Bird Dog in the game.
He heard the voice of the people, and he knows what to do.
He hears voices in his head. But, Rod Kip, have you been watching real wrestling recently?
This is real. What are you talking about?
WWE.
Oh, okay, yes. No,
Randy
I have not.
Orton gave a promo about hearing voices in his head again, and I thought it was pretty epic. Oh, and John Cena gave a promo earlier this week that was pretty good.
I like when he called out that one singular kid. He's gonna grow up. He's gonna have a villain arc.
I don't know if anybody else has made this connection. Maybe I'm just an idiot for saying this, but I immediately thought of the Woo Off promo from TNA with Ric Flair, and Ric Flair going, "Even that fat one right there."
No, I've never seen that. That sounds hilarious.
Oh, you would love the Woo Off. I gotta show you it after this. Woo!
Woo!
Bird Dog throwing Everyman into the corner. Now, Everyman, your former friend, what do you got to say about the guy? I mean, you've seen what he's done with Team Jaiden over the past few months.
Once again, it just shows that leaving the nest, haha, pun intended, you just do better for yourself.
Picking up Bird Dog. What a move by Everyman. A cartwheel into a big hook on the Bird Dog. The ref not counting. Alex Terrible stopping.
He would have gotten to 3 if the ref counted fast enough.
Dude, that was straight up an awesome sequence.
Yeah.
How do you feel about 2K25 so far? I haven't had you in the booth yet with me.
Oh, to be honest, I played the what's it called? The showcase, the Bloodline showcase.
Yes.
I did that, and I didn't like the ending one. Can I spoil it? Is it too early to spoil stuff? Do people care?
I wouldn't spoil it yet.
Alright.
1, 2. Oh, only a 1 count. Bird Dog able to kick out of Bare Bones Bill again. Yeah, personally, just because it's a video game, sometimes it takes a few people, a bit longer. I feel like it's different than the movie leeway. Like, to me, a movie or a TV show for sure, a week, if not 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah,
Movies, 2 to 3. If you really want to see the movie,
it's
my
over.
God, Bare Bones Bill. Just
okay.
Bare Bones Bill just pinned Bird Dog for Team Jaiden here tonight. I'm trying to get a podcast match in. Oh, breaking news! Breaking news!
Whoa!
We have a blockbuster match later on tonight.
Oh, that's our podcast moment, I guess.
Yeah, we'll get back to it as Everyman and Team Jaiden celebrate. But once again, folks, this Sunday, live on Shockwave Sports, Dragon's Den, March 23rd. It's huge. I cannot wait. Live from Mexico. We have 2 huge Elimination Chamber matches for the women's newly announced shot for the Shockwave Global Championship at Mayhem 3.
I thought they just won it. I'm glad I got my clarification.
As the main event, Adam makes his way down. Now, Rodkip, Adam is pulling quite a few superstars we've seen around the Shock Wrestling Universe pool. He came up to me last week and said, JVH, buddy, pal. And I said, careful. And he goes,
use those words loosely.
I would like to start doing open challenges against the most show-stealing, in quotes, talent to prove why I am still miles ahead of all of these superstars in the locker room, and I need to be recognized more often.
So should I get down there?
Settle down, Rodkip.
He said show stealing.
You left for call. Shut up. Let me talk.
Okay.
Adam believes he is still better than all of the locker room, so tonight we are going to have him in a very special matchup.
So it's an open challenge?
Some competitor.
Whoa!
Oh my God! Look who it is, Rodkip!
It's Dwayne Sharp!
Dwayne Sharp!
Wasn't he the first Rising Star champion when it came back?
Yes, he was. When popular I'm proud of you too, because I honestly sometimes I forget about. Listen. People have yelled at me about blending the Proving Grounds and the Rising Stars Championship. I'm sorry. They both appeared on Proving Grounds Season 2. They both represent the next generation of superstars here in Shock Wrestling. But yes, Dwayne Sharp was a Rising Stars champion. Quite the competitor over on Proving Ground Season 2. And showing off here tonight. Taking on Adam. This is going to be a great match for Dwayne Sharp, actually.
New and old.
Now, of course, Adam, I had to deal with last summer as we set up for this summer. There has not been a Devil Han seen around here in this recent time, which is nice. But Adam has seemed to...
Now, hold on. It's not seeing him doesn't necessarily mean something good. It just means he's working in the shadows.
Well, yeah, the devil is always working in the shadows.
Exactly.
He's in the details, Rodkip. Like my favorite part of our contract in the fine print where it says, I own your soul. Adam, chain wrestling with Dwayne Sharp. So, Dwayne Sharp, of course, a newer competitor around here. I see what Adam's point is. Adam's kind of... You know what he's doing? He's coping right now, if you understand. If you get my drift. Yeah, he's coping here. He's like, listen, I'm still the #1 guy. You have 200 new superstars here in Shock Wrestling. You don't put me in the main event anymore. I understand the complaints, but once again, the guy really gave me hell last summer with the prophecy. So... I'm keeping everything at bay currently, Rock.
This is why he
is not going to implode from the inside. He didn't start it. Devil Hunt started it. Don't put that on Adam.
I'm not, but he joined, so he was thinking the same stuff.
He did join along with Beacon and FN, of course. They were quite the team, but they've all moved on to greener or redder. Well, Beacon got the Outer Rim Championship. Quite curious that he got the Outer Rim. Remember last year when he was talking to the aliens in the field?
No. What?
Okay. I brought it up and Raven remembered it the other day when I talked to him in the locker room saying, have you talked to Beacon about what happened to him after the prophecy? And he never said anything. Anyway, Adam throwing Dwayne Sharp outside of the ring, going for a flip there to take him down on the outside.
Good for him.
Of course, we'll get back to our video game talk in the match after this one because it's Jaiden versus a Blockbuster.
A Blockbuster.
I'm not going to spoil you on who it is.
I hope it's just someone called Blockbuster. That'd be funny.
There is a supervillain named Blockbuster.
So it's him. Got it.
No.
Okay, let's go find.
You know what would be a good one? A good one would be Blockbuster, like the ticket, like the logo of Blockbuster. You just fight the Blockbuster logo.
Yeah, let's fight the Blockbuster logo.
Dwayne Sharp getting the upper hand against Adam here tonight. Finally, there we go, putting some moves in. Look at that.
Get the pacing in, get his footing in.
Into a cover on Adam.
1, 2. Nope. I lied.
Only a 1 count. You are a liar, Rodkip.
What?
Are you looking forward to this Sunday at Dragon's Den? Into another cover by Dwayne Sharp against the main event. Could this be it? No. Excuse me?
I never miss an event.
You never miss an event.
Mm-hmm.
Say it louder so the people in the back could hear you.
So they cannot also miss an event?
Folks, Rodkip laying big claims as Adam lays down Dwayne Sharp in the middle of the ring into a cover. Shoulder up by Dwayne Sharp. Adam going for some more hits here. He's angry, thinking he's being pushed to the wayside as all these new competitors join the Shock Wrestling universe.
Do we actually have 200 people?
We've got a lot of big talent. I mean, not yet.
You heard that first, folks? Make more.
I know 3 people I've seen recently that definitely aren't getting signed.
Just make more.
Look at this back and forth
DM
by
the
Adam
Instagram.
and Dwayne Sharp. Adam with a Superman punch onto Dwayne Sharp into a cover in the center of the ring.
2.
Could this be it? No.
Yeah,
only a 2 count.
He's got that fight in him. He's not out yet.
What a match, Rod Kip. Oh, picking it up again.
What was that one? Is that a
wow?
Is that a go to sleep or is that a feast your eyes? Let us know, guys. We don't know. Once again, they got the 2 people that don't know how to call moves in the booth.
Oh, just wait until next week, Rod Kip. Drop kick by Dwayne Sharp. It was a teaser for next Friday Night Strike.
Next Friday.
Adam,
am I also on that show?
Throwing him outside of the ring once again. No, you're not invited to next Friday.
I'm not invited next Friday? It's kind of rude. I didn't want to be here anyways.
Good. Dwayne Sharp with the upper hand against Adam on the outside now. Let's see if Dwayne can finally bring what he wants to the table. The former Rising Stars champion taking down Adam, who used to be the unpinnable Adam, would be quite the feature to get early on in your Shock Wrestling career.
I can do it.
No, you cannot.
Okay, yes, I can.
Mr. Center of Attention over here, barely paying attention to the match, too busy eating food and thinking about how he should be going against Adam. You have a match against Rush Rivera at Dragon's Den. You need to focus on him.
You just give me fodder at this point.
Oh my God. Big punch by Adam. Is Adam bloody on his face?
Yes.
Oh, I thought he was going to go for a buckshot, but goes for a knee.
He missed it, though.
Chop there, back and forth. Who will get the upper hand as these two start to trade blows here on Friday Night Strike, our go-home show for this Sunday's first live event in 2K25.
Woo!
Another hit there by Dwayne Sharp. Smack there by Adam, the main event. Telling him to take him on an even out battle here tonight. Neither competitor winning.
Just straight bashing.
Going for a sneaky upper hand as Adam.
The feast
See,
your
was
sleep.
That a feast your eyes? God damn it, Rod. You made me lose all of my confidence. Adam dives from the top for a coup de grace right onto Dwayne Sharp into a cover now. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Putting the kid away here tonight. Adam proving his worth in Shock Wrestling's middle event. The middle of the show event, Adam.
Mid-card, mid-match.
Mid-card Adam on Friday Night Strike.
Don't say that. That's kind of mean.
Damn, what a diss. I can't believe you said that, Rod Kip.
What? You're the one that called him mid-event Adam.
We have a huge show this Sunday.
That's not true.
But before that, we have a blockbuster match.
Finally, podcast moment.
Well, I feel like you might have even wrapped up your conversation that we were having about the video game, but we can get back into it after
we'll find something else to talk about.
The next competitors. I'm sure we will, Rod. I'm not worried.
We can talk about the lack of movies I've watched.
Well, we just watched a ton of movies recently here, but
Grimace! Yo!
All right, Rod Kip, you have the floor. You talk about Grimace during his entrance. What can you tell me about Grimace?
I really can't say much. Did you ever try the Grimace shake?
Yes.
You did? I didn't try it. I also love the trend of like when people drink it and like the most horrendous things would happen to them. Did you ever see those?
No.
No, okay. You're missing out. Those are funny. You know, if
would
the
you
Raven was
consider
here,
Grimace a blockbuster? What were you going to say?
No, I was just gonna say that the Raven would have just segued into a food podcast. After seeing Grimace, does he usually do that?
Yes. Okay. Listen here.
But is he a blockbuster?
Would you count Grimace as a blockbuster? I mean, he's appeared in commercials. He appears at a lot of games, like sports games. You wouldn't know what that is, Kid, either. Yeah, he like argues with mascots and stuff.
Oh.
Somebody's usually wearing a Grimace costume at a lot of sporting events.
Rim it up.
As the Blockbuster World Champion, Jaiden makes his way down here on Friday Night Strike.
Now this is a blockbuster.
Now this is a movie you have seen.
I have.
Nutcrackers.
I highly rate it.
I'm sorry, Nutcrackers.
I suggest everyone watch it. Pause this video and go watch it real quick.
Now I have a question for you.
Yes.
You know what it means when I say shoot, right?
Shoot?
Yeah.
Like record?
Like a wrestling shoot?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Rodkip, do you know... why don't you ask Nikki Fox why isn't Nutcrackers on Letterboxd?
What? Why is it? Is it not? I don't... I have not checked my Letterboxd. It should be.
It should be, right?
Nikki Fox, put it on there now so I can review it. Make it the last thing I review.
Wait, did you make a Letterboxd account?
I've had a Letterboxd, but I never used it in so long. It was just a silly gimmick where, like, no matter what movie I would write, I would put nice and then just actually rate it. That's all I would do.
But I don't follow it? I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
You got a... We watched Toast together. We watched Unfriended together.
Both of them.
All right, Rodkip. Any movies that we watched recently that you want to do a podcast on? Go.
I hated the second Unfriended movie. That was garbage. I wish they stuck with the paranormal elements of the first one.
I said go, but you don't need to rush through it. You have way more time than Nikki Fox here.
Oh, okay.
We're just going through Roman entrances here right now. Look.
True. We went through like 3 of them, I think.
What is that?
I enjoyed the first one more than I enjoyed the second one. Which is weird because usually the second one outdoes the first one. In my opinion.
Kind of weird like me. I end up liking like the second movies of a lot of films a lot.
Yeah, but
you are kind of weird in that regard. So,
I guess.
We also watched 2 different Dashcam movies.
2 different Dashcam. Yeah. Hated the second one we watched.
Well, the first one just had the terrible ending, but it kept me hooked.
I don't remember that one. I'm gonna be honest.
The first one we watched?
Yeah, the first Dash. Yeah, I was. We watched both.
And the guy was editing on Adobe.
Yeah, and I was making fun of you.
Yes, I was there too.
I know. I'm letting the people know. And then the second one, the protagonist, I know it was intentional, but sometimes I just cannot handle shitty protagonists.
Oh, Team Jaiden's here. Without spoiling anything. We did just recently, last week, make the announcement that we had sent out Nicholas Alexander's newest film, Bite Night, to film festivals, and you actually got to watch that film.
I did. I liked that one too.
That was pretty good. Jaiden's not in it, but
Jaiden's not in it.
It's a pretty good movie.
But the people that are in it, I think they do a good job.
Yeah, all of the acting is fantastic in the film. I'm excited to see what it does on its first film festival run. Specifically, we're trying to see if we could get some critiques and reviews on it.
I hope the critiques aren't
I'm excited
too bad.
for it. Well, I don't think... That's the point, though. You gotta learn
I know.
Oh, knee to the face by Jaiden into a cover here against Grimace.
Such a good job.
And just like the Grimace shake, Jaiden slurped it up.
Now he's going to die a horrendous death. That's how that works.
No,
that's how the trend works.
He's gonna turn into Violet Beauregard from.
No, they would just die.
He's gonna turn into a giant blueberry and explode.
He's gonna Peter Griffin fall pose and be covered in Grimace shape.
Oh God. That sounds like an X-rated movie, Rodkip. You gotta settle down over there.
I'm sorry.
No more podcasts.
No more podcasts. It's
folks,
over.
Rodkip's going to love this next segment, folks. It's time for me to not shut up about Dragon's Den.
Woo!
Live this Sunday, March 23rd at Dragon's Den, our final stop before Mayhem 3 in April. We have plenty of matches already announced, and don't forget our main event right after this will determine who will be in the European Championship match taking on Tia Quinn this Sunday. But we're gonna quickly go over some of the matches here. First and foremost, the Raven versus Ace, the winner to face Rob at Mayhem 3. I'm sure there's going to be some shenanigans caused by your Monday Night Call general manager Ace, but will Raven actually finish his story and be able to take Ace down and go to Mayhem 3 to finally go after the Shockwave World Championship? Could it happen? I don't know, maybe, but Raven will need a lot of support from not only the Nest, but all of the Raven crybabies in the audience. Excited to see how that match will turn out. Then moving on, we will have the Women's Elimination Chamber Women's Shockwave Global Championship shot at Mayhem 3. We have 6 competitors in that first Elimination Chamber: Bluebird, Mac Daddy, Sierra Stone, Killa Lotta, and Jessie Dixon. I can't wait for that match. It's going to be a huge time, and we will see who will be on the road to Mayhem 3. After that, Jab and Big H versus Old Ben and a mystery partner, a match that was actually just announced earlier today. Can't wait to see where that goes. Of course, Old Ben versus Big H is the match set up for Mayhem 3. Let's see if Big H and Jab can work together to try to take Old Ben down, or will Old Ben finally be able to beat Big H in a match? Of course, right after that is the Women's European Championship match, which we will see who will be taking on Tia Quinn in our main event tonight on Friday Night Strike. Then, of course, Perkin versus Codebreaker, a boxing match for the Belt of Zeus. Just announced earlier tonight on Friday Night Strike, Perkin versus Codebreaker, laying it all on the line in a boxing match here. And right after that, of course, we have Ashley versus Nicole Fox, Women's World Championship on the line. Will Nicole finally be able to get a win? And not only that, but her first ever Women's World Championship against Ashley. Or will the Aura retain? The match that everybody's been talking about, Outer Rim Championship on the line, Beacon versus Echo. Folks, good luck to Echo. Then we have the Chaos Championship, Animus versus Jey Keo. Animus, of course, has been wanting to go back after that Chaos Championship, a former champion of Chaos. Jey Keo, a 2-time Chaos champion. If Animus is able to win, that would put him on the same level as a 2-time champion along with Jey Keo. Is this a new rivalry that we will see continue on throughout the rest of the year, and especially in the build-up to Mayhem 3? Then finally, Rodkip versus Rush Rivera for the TV title. So far, so good. TV championship on the line. I hate you, Rodkip. Germstars versus Rob in a steel cage. A match that was booked by Rob. If Germstars loses, he has to relinquish the Proving Grounds Championship. Of course, Germ does not want to do that, so if he's able to take down the veteran Rob, he will be able to continue his reign as the Proving Grounds champion, possibly going into his Season 3 later this year. Let's see what will happen in a steel cage match. Germstars versus Rob. And then finally, to end the show, the Elimination Chamber for the PWF title. We have Mooch, Jovan, Sully, Andrew Owen, The Hammer, and Pink Pony. We're going to have to see what happens in the Elimination Chamber for the PWF title. Will Andrew Owen be able to retain? Will we crown a new PWF champion such as Sully or even Pink Pony? Or will we have somebody come from the wayside like Mooch or Jovan? Maybe even the Hammer swiping in and stealing that PWF World Championship. We'll have to see at Dragon's Den live this Sunday, March 23rd on Shockwave Sports. It's going to be huge. But let's move on to our main event of Friday Night Strike. Well, Rockip, I hope you enjoyed my picks for Dragon's Den. Something new we're trying around here in the Shock Wrestling universe, maybe. Or maybe I just wanted to be the main character tonight. Who knows? It's my show anyway.
It's your show, I suppose. You got some decent picks.
But it's time for our main event, the 5-pack challenge for the shot at the Shock Wrestling Women's European Championship. A brand new competitor here tonight, AJ Evans, has entered this 5-pack challenge.
I don't know this person, right? They're also new.
So AJ Evans, I heard, may or may not be Germ's girl, in quotes, if I may.
Are they kissing?
I don't know. I don't. All right, Ron Gift just going right into it. I don't necessarily know about that, but I do know that the one and only Germstars, of course, brought along his lady AJ Evans into the Shock Wrestling universe, getting an opportunity of the lifetime here in this match tonight. Our main event. Put a girl on. We did put a girl on. We're about to put 4 more girls on, Ron Gift.
Put on 4 more girls.
Another great creation by Germstars, might I add, as
oh my God,
the one
Danielle.
and only Danielle is here, straight from
Oh, did I say it wrong? I apologize.
I mean, it was close enough.
Oh, okay. I like
Danielle looking forward to possibly getting a shot at Dragon's Den.
Is this your pick?
Yes, Danielle is, of course, my pick. Now, of course, the European champion right now, is Tia Quinn.
A Raven Lock of the Week. But
all right.
us.
A Rod Kip Lock of the Week, then?
Yeah.
Do you even know every competitor in this match? Are you looking at the script? We have.
I'll pick it when they're here. But yes, I do have the flashcards. But I think the people should see who I pick.
Well, Danielle, of course, would love this opportunity. Has a lot of influence down in Mexico. Danielle does.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She's a big fan of the Mexicans.
Don't say it like that.
I almost did the Trump voice, Rod.
Oh my God, who's this?
Who is this, Rod Kip?
Well, you see, you told me go find someone, and I said I got someone.
Did you really just VKM me?
Yes.
Rod Kip, you could have done any other. This is how we're introducing Elektra Rose for the first time here in the Shock Wrestling universe. Yes, in 2K25, we are building up for the eventual 2K Community Creations Tournament. I believe Elektra Rose is quite a competitor that was, of course, created by yours truly, Rod Kip. We will be setting up for that 2K25 Community Creations Tournament, hopefully sometime soon here in the Shock Wrestling universe. But, of course, added into this match because Rod Kip said, why doesn't Himiko show up? And I said, I can't say no to Rod Kip.
You really can.
And then Ace was like, you're goddamn right you can. And I went, okay. So Himiko has joined the fray in tonight's match. for this opportunity.
Are you happy she got rid of a certain accessory?
Yes, Himiko's looking fantastic here in 2K25. Rodkip, are you looking forward to the 2K Community Creations Tournament? I got rid of the cane belt for it, goddammit.
Woo! No more cane belt. Sorry, Bird Dog. and the Cody Hart's one, you got rid of that one too.
I'll miss that one.
You'll be fine.
I haven't made the Community Creations belt yet. Oh my god! Oh, the return!
Oh
we haven't
my
seen her in
god!
Weeks, if not months,
a
since
hiatus.
She last lost. Wow! Iron Maiden is back for a shot at the European Championship.
The get back.
Now, of course, Iron Maiden versus Jen Pickens was the first ever match for the Women's European Championship. It was the combined women's tag team titles into a singles title of the Women's European Championship. Jen Pickens versus Iron Maiden. Jen Pickens getting the win. Then Nicole Fox out of nowhere cashing in and becoming the European champion. Then just at See No Evil, of course, Nicole Fox lost that European Championship to Tia Quinn, who is, of course, the reigning champion of the Europeans.
Oh shoot! I guess we gotta decide. Well, yeah, I gotta decide.
Make your pick of the week.
Well, I think I'm just gonna. I'm gonna go with Himiko.
Himiko is Rodkip's pick here tonight as Elektra Rose takes down the Iron Maiden, and AJ Evans goes for a big miss there. Danielle tied up into the ropes by Elektra Rose. Some of these girls, a lot of red, Rodkip.
A lot of red.
Who are we going to blame for this?
The red? I don't know.
50% of the girls in red outfits were made by Rodkip. Into a cover here by Elektra Rose. What are you shooting on me for?
You can't blame me for all of them. I didn't do AJ Evan. I didn't do Danielle.
Danielle, the prophecy has always been red.
So?
Into a nice drop there.
At least they're different shades of red.
Yes, I'll give you that one, especially Himiko, who is lying outside of the ring.
She's taking a nap.
Elektra Rose with a nice moonsault there. I can't believe your pick is Himiko as she gets... Oh, she does stop Elektra Rose from using that kendo stick. Danielle wanting the opportunity to compete at Dragon's Den down in Mexico.
Woo!
Nice shoulder onto AJ Evans into a cover in the center of the ring. Stopped by the Iron Maiden, though, who will be able to face Tia Quinn for the European Championship down in the Central America.
Central America.
Beautiful. That's what I was trying to get out of you, Rodkip.
Spanish?
Danielle is Nicaraguan.
Daniela?
We had a lot of... We have people celebrating their heritage around here.
So true.
We had Lotta from Ireland, of course, this past Monday.
Time to go to Japan for Himiko.
Let's go, Himiko, as she goes for more hits here onto AJ Evans. Drop kick, or just a side kick by Iron Maiden. Didn't do anything against Danielle, seemingly using her iron jaw to her advantage as she takes down AJ Evans. Iron Maiden taking down Himiko now, going right after our Elektra Rose, throwing her to the outside of the ring. What a main event so far. The shot of a lifetime for the Women's European Championship. Kicked, stopped by the Iron Maiden. Rodkip, of course, the Iron Maiden wants to finally win that European Women's Championship. Do you think she could... I mean, she's not looking too hot right now as Himiko gets the advantage against Danielle.
I mean, like in more ways than one.
Roll up here by AJ Evans onto Himiko. Stop, though.
So do you have like a runner-up?
To the outside of the ring. Look at this though. Himiko setting up against AJ Evans. She missed.
Oh, she reversed it.
AJ with
That's
the combo
mean.
of kicks. Danielle with a big swing. Uh-oh. AJ Evans with the takedown into a roll-up, but it's stopped by Elektra Rose getting thrown in between the two competitors. Himiko back in it, but Danielle putting a stop to both of them, taking her down with the clothesline. Elektra Rose immediately with the armbar into a roll-up on Danielle.
Nope.
Wow. Wow, what a chaotic match.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of things going on.
Where do I put on the outside of the ring? Danielle putting a stop to everybody here in tonight's match. Iron Maiden, of course, wanting to take down Tia Quinn at the Dragon's Den. Will she be able to do it as she gets the upper hand against Danielle here tonight?
We should have just had 6 people. Chair. Just would make it even.
Are you kidding me, Rodkip? We are having one of the greatest main events in Strike history, and you are complaining about it. A cover here by the Iron Maiden against
I'm just
Himiko.
saying there could have been 6. And it would have.
I put 5 girls on tonight. God damn it, Rodkip.
And you could have put 1 more.
Knee to the face by the Iron Maiden. Danielle walking around with the kendo stick, but a knee there by the AJ Evans. Iron Maiden getting involved with both these competitors. Going for a power bomb there.
She's just so strong.
Danielle with the cover here tonight against the Iron Maiden. Putting the Iron Maiden away would have been a feat here tonight.
Okay.
And AJ Evans, whoa, what a move.
She's just jumping around.
Himiko putting Elektra Rose onto the top turnbuckle there. AJ Evans using the chair against the Iron Maiden. What's Himiko got? Wow!
Ooh, what was that?
Taking Elektra Rose down in the center of the ring. Himiko chopping the kendo stick against Danielle's head. Yikes. Into a roll over there. Let's see the cover by Himiko, but it's stopped by AJ Evans.
I'm telling you, AJ Evans just be jumping.
What's going on here tonight, Rodkip? Who's your pick to win? Is it still Himiko?
You always gotta stay loyal to the first pick.
I'm just saying, she's not looking too hot. Moving quite slowly now in the ring as the Iron Maiden takes Danielle down in the corner.
It's fine. She'll be fine.
AJ Evans and Elektra Rose, the 2 newest superstars here in ShockWrestling, seemingly going at it tough and brawling.
She's just upset that she thought she was going to be the only new contender.
Look at Danielle with the quick pin here on the
AJ,
Elektra
are you
Rose.
Not going to stop that? You just were looking?
I think she was stuck against the ref, Rodkip.
Silly
ref. Kick there, going for a quick cover. Look at all of these women kicking at each other, trying to stop every single one of them at getting a pin. An unprettier onto the Iron Maiden. Some type of powerbomb by Danielle. Quick moonsault by Elektra Rose. This is insane. This is intense.
Me personally, I would have pinned AJ Evans.
AJ Evans taken down by Himiko.
Yeah, like that.
Danielle putting a stop to it. Danielle did not want that to happen here tonight on Friday Night Strikes. Opportunity for the ShockWrestling Women's European Championship. Danielle setting up Himiko on the top rope. Going for some revenge. This is some payback for earlier.
Earlier, she didn't do anything.
Whoa, was that a pedigree from the second rope? Into a cover here.
1, 2, 3.
Elektra Rose unable to make it. Danielle taking Himiko down here on Friday Night Strike's main event.
So the 2 people we picked are the ones that caused the outcome. That's so funny.
Danielle is going to Dragon's Den live this Sunday, March 23rd. Our first live event in 2K25 for the ShockWrestling universe.
Good for her.
What a wild main event. Just look at the star rating.
Of all time. It really was, though.
Holy
it really was.
Shit.
The GOAT,
Germ,
I suppose.
You better spike up my rating, Germ. God damn it. This has been a wild episode of Friday Night Strike. Everybody go home, because this Sunday, our biggest event of 2K25 so far, Dragon's Den. Live on March 23rd, we have a ton of matches that, of course, I discussed a little bit earlier, made my picks.
Just a little bit.
Rod Kip will be in the booth with me for some point of the show tomorrow, as well as special guests on next week's Friday Night Strike.
Yeah. It's not
Thank you all for watching, everybody. Good night.
Good night. Oh my god, where the fuck is my stop button?